They didn't ask, they demanded. Family helps family, my mother snapped across my kitchen table, as if the 5 years of silence between us had never happened. My father just nodded, like a judge confirming a sentence. My sister sat there pretending to cry, her hands shaking, but her nails were freshly done, red and sharp. They wanted me to sell my house. My house! To erase her $150,000 debt like I was their personal bank. I refused. Calmly, directly. And that's when the mask slipped. 5 years earlier, they cut me out. I wasn't the golden child. I wasn't the one they paraded at dinners, the one they poured all their affection into. That was always her, my sister, the prodigy. My parents invested everything in her and treated me like background noise. When I left to build a life on my own, they made it clear. I was done. No calls, no support, no family. I survived anyway, worked, saved, built. I bought this house with my own hands and money, brick by brick, paycheck by paycheck. So when they reappeared, suddenly remembering I existed, I knew exactly what they wanted. Not me, not my life, my house. At first, I thought no would be enough. But days later, I came home to destruction. The door splintered, furniture ripped apart, photographs shredded. They left nothing untouched. My sanctuary violated by the very people who told me I was nothing. The rage should have broken me. Instead, it sharpened me. Because what they didn't know was what this house really was. This wasn't just a home. It was protected. Every wall wired, every room watched. Hidden cameras, silent alarms, backup feeds cloud-stored off-site. I had built it that way after they abandoned me. Paranoid maybe, but safe. So when they broke in, every movement was recorded. Every smashed plate, every slur they spat about me, every laugh. They thought they were untouchable, but I had the truth, time-stamped and undeniable. I didn't confront them immediately. That's what they expected. Rage, tears, begging. Instead, I documented everything. Quietly. I met with my lawyer. I handed over the footage. We drafted restraining orders, pressed charges. Property damage, trespassing. But I didn't stop there. I knew their weaknesses. My father's reputation as a respected businessman. My mother's charity events, all about image. My sister's upcoming wedding to a man who thought he was marrying into a perfect family. I sent copies of the footage to the fiancé, to the charity board, to business partners. No words, just the truth. I didn't need to explain. The videos spoke louder than I ever could. The fallout was swift. My father's partners pulled away. My mother was dropped from her committee chair pending review. My sister's fiancé walked out, ring left on the counter, after watching her kick down my door in heels. They tried to spin it, of course. It's a misunderstanding, family squabble, she's exaggerating. But the footage rolled on screens in private rooms, and the truth spread faster than their lies. When they came back, this time it wasn't to demand. It was to beg. 3 hollow figures on my porch, voices cracking, pride gone. My mother's lipstick smudged, my father's tie loose, my sister's eyes swollen from crying. I let them stand there. I opened the door just enough to watch them squirm. "Please," my sister whispered, "we didn't mean it." But they did. They always did. And I wanted them to feel what I felt for years, shut out, unwanted, invisible. So I locked the door, slowly, loudly, and left them outside. Do I regret it? No. They wanted to strip me bare, take everything I built, call it family? But family isn't destruction. Family isn't entitlement. Family doesn't cut you out, then claw their way back only when the debt collectors close in. They thought they broke my house. But this house wasn't wood and brick. It was proof of me, my strength, my independence. And now it's their prison. Because every time they drive past, every time someone whispers about what they did, they'll see it standing here, whole, untouchable. They destroyed everything inside that day, but they didn't know this house was already a weapon, and I used it to bury them.